Hi again, this is Teacher Jane, a wrap-up of English Learning Solution, and for today's topic is all about pronoun. Listen carefully because this is very helpful, especially when we are learning grammar. Pronoun is a word that substitutes for a noun or noun phrase. Pronouns can do all the things that nouns can do. They can be subjects, direct objects, indirect objects, object of the preposition, and more. So pronoun is a substitute word for a noun. So for example, he, she is a substitute for a person. He is for boy and she is for girl. It is a substitute for a thing. They also a substitute for a person. Someone is also for a person. And who is also for a person. So pronoun is a substitute for a noun. There are types of pronouns. Number one is the personal pronouns. Take the place of people or things. They can be either singular or plural, depending whether they refer to one or multiple nouns. Examples include I, me, we, and us. I and me is both for singular, and we and us are both for plural. Possessive pronouns are personal pronouns that also indicate possession of something. They have singular forms like my and plural forms like our. These pronouns often appear before the possessed item but not always. For example of this is both my car and the car is mine. Both indicates who owns the car. Who owns the car? The car is mine. So that is possessive pronouns. Relative pronoun. Start a clause, a group of words that refer to a noun. Who, that, and which are relative pronouns. They can also serve as other types of pronouns depending on the sentence. For example, I saw the dog that you own. The relative pronoun that is the beginning of the clause that you own, which describe the dog. The dog that you own. Reflexive pronouns. When the subject performs an action on itself, the sentence uses a reflexive pronoun after the verb. Reflexive pronoun include myself, himself, themselves, and herself. An example of reflexive pronoun is the common expression, I kick myself. So that is reflexive pronoun. Remember that reflexive pronouns include myself, himself, themselves, and herself. Intensive pronouns are similar to reflexive pronouns but have a different function in a sentence. An intensive pronoun is not necessarily part of a sentence and serves only to add emphasis to its antecedent. For example, I told the children that you yourself would bake the cake today. In this sentence, yourself is an intensive pronoun that repeats the idea that you are making the cake. The intensive pronoun is not necessarily a part of a sentence. It should be a sentence can be a sentence without an intensive pronoun, but intensive pronoun helps. It only serves only to add emphasis to its antecedent. Indefinite pronouns. Like personal pronouns, indefinite pronouns refer to people or things. But they don't have a specific person or thing to reference. For example of indefinite pronouns include some, anyone, and everything. So indefinite pronouns are not exactly referring to something. Just like some or anyone or everything, it do not really refers to a person or a thing. How much is it? It is only, that is why it is called indefinite, because it is not exactly. Demonstrative pronouns point or modify a person or thing. There are four demonstrative pronouns. This and that for singular words and this and those for plural words. Um, for example, of uh, for example, this is my pen. That is my bag. That is for singular words. And this and those, these are my pets. Just like that. Next is the interrogative pronouns. Begins with question, for example, and who are you? The interrogative pronoun who starts the question. There are five interrogative pronouns: who, whom, and whose for questions that involve people, and which and what for questions that involve things. For example of this interrogative pronouns that involve people is who are you? So it means that what is your name? Just like that. Um, who are you with? It also refers to a person that you are accompanying with. And which and what for the questions that involves things. Which of the following is your shoes? Which of this is your bag? Just like that. That is all for today. See you in my next class. Bye!